Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. All right, so this video reading today is what's the current gossip about you, who's gossiping and why. So you got three options to choose from. I'm doing this differently. I'm gonna use one tarot deck, you all, and we're gonna be picking from the different stones. But before I tell you which stone is which, I'd like to thank all of you who are subbed to my channel thus far. Thank you so very much. You know I appreciate you all as always. If you're brand new, hit that sub button as well as the bell notification. I drop videos weekly. Also, to all my patrons and to those of you who keep me booked and busy, thank you so much for booking private readings with me. If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same-day read, walk read, priority reading, I want you to check that pin comment below as well as the description box below. And yeah, join me on my other YouTube channel and the meet and greets. Currently, I am going to Atlanta this month. This is a timeless read, but whenever you see this month, May 21st, 2022, I'll be in Atlanta. And yeah, there's still slots available. I am so excited to meet you all. Yes. All right, so without further ado, let's get into this reading. So you have three decks, I'm so used to doing decks, three options to choose from. This is going to be option number one, the pyrite stone. Option number two, the howlite stone. And option number three, the rose quartz. Keep in mind, these are general messages, you all. Whatever doesn't resonate, please don't take what doesn't resonate. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Move on to something else, or, you know, just watch it, you know, vibe out. And yeah, click on them little ads, fun. Either way, y'all, just vibe out, have fun. But let's get into it with our first option. Option number one. All right, so option number one, for those of you who chose option number one, spirit guides. Option number one, what's the current gossip about option number one? Let me see, I'm gonna actually shuffle off camera. What's the current gossip for those who chose option one? Give me two cards, universe. What's the current gossip? We have the Queen of Chalices in the reverse. What's the current gossip about option number one, universe? We have the Three of Swords. All right, so off the bat, option number one, I feel like somebody feels like you're very cold. Like there's gossip surrounding about maybe something being maybe something you did that felt kind of cold-hearted, or maybe something in regards to, you know, something that hurt somebody's feelings, like kind of like, you know, yeah, kind of abrupt, something kind of cold-hearted. Now, here's the thing. What I'm getting off the energy, option number one, is this may not have been actually something cold-hearted that you did, or maybe not from your perspective, but somebody's feeling like, ooh, that was cold-hearted, that was messed up. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's see. This is juicy so far. Universe, thank you for the channel messages. What's the current gossip about option number one? What's the current gossip about option number one? Who's gossiping on why? What's the current gossip about option number one? Who's gossiping on why? Give me two more cards. What's the current gossip about option number one? We have the, what is that, y'all? King of Wands. So this could be a fire sign. What's current gossip about option one? Who's gossiping on why? What's current gossip about option? Now, here's the thing. It doesn't feel like a big crowd of people. Like, it doesn't feel like a lot of people that's gossiping about you. But I am picking up masculine, feminine energy. So I do feel like it's two people in particular. We have the Two of Cups, or the Two of Chalices in the upright, and then we have the Five of Swords that came out in the upright. So essentially, I do feel like somebody feels like maybe you were a bit cold-hearted. There was some type of plans here that you had, you know, some type of an agreement that there was, you know, that you had, that someone may be gossiping about, some type of plan or some type of agreement or some type of scheming, you know, energy with this Five of Swords. That's what I'm getting with that one. But somebody's disappointed. They feel like you were cold-hearted about something. Let's get more energy off this King of Wands, because I do feel like with this King of Wands, somebody feels like there's an energy of like selfishness. I feel like with this King of Wands, this is a king that gets what they want, but it's built in passion, it's built in pleasure. So maybe there was, you know, something where you chose pleasure over something, or you chose, you know, it's just, yeah, you chose something over something, or there's a disappointment somebody has over you, you know, maybe choosing to go out with this King of Wands, because this is a very social king, like the Queen of Wands is a social king, you know, or a player energy. Or there could be somebody gossiping about you, you know, maybe, because I'm telling you, picking up two energies, so it could be to their friend about maybe you're dating, you know, maybe the two of you all are seeing each other, because we do got the Two of Cups in the upright. Maybe there's a commitment here, and this person feels like you're you know, you've been cold. Maybe you've broken up with someone even, you know, they feel like you're being cold. That's what I'm getting with that. So give me more. What's the current gossip about option number 1, universe? Who's gossiping about them and why? What's current gossip about option number 1, universe? Who's gossiping about them and why? Give me 2 more cards. What's current gossip about option number 1? Who's gossiping about them and why? We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I just heard unreliable. Who's gossiping about option number 1? Who's gossiping about option number 1 and why? We have the, what is this? 4 of Swords. So somebody essentially, I am picking up one energy in particular. Somebody essentially is waiting to tell you this. Option number 1 with the 4 of Swords. I definitely feel like this is somebody who's thinking about this, because I keep getting the energy of somebody who feels disappointed. And it kind of feels like, you know, I do feel like there's some type of argument or conflict that's coming to rise, you know, the week of you watching this. Like it's happening very soon, like within this week or next week. So within 2 weeks, but not even 2 weeks, really, not more so like a half a week, if, you know, time frame. But I feel like sometime within a week of you watching this, or a week and a half of you watching this, whoever is sitting on these feelings, they're going to express them to you. Because something about this King of Pentacles feels like, they feel like, you know, like unreliable, like you were cold, like you did something to disappoint them, hurt their feelings, or maybe you broke up with them. This could be somebody that you broke up with. But this person is gossiping. So this is somebody you know directly. Could be family, could be friend, could be a romance. That's what I'm getting. But they're talking to a friend in particular. So let's get more information. Who's this person gossiping to? Who's the person gossiping about option number 1 and why? Who's the person gossiping about option number 1? So we got the 5 of Cups that came out in the upright. Who's the person gossiping to option number 1? Somebody's definitely in their feelings. Who's the person gossiping about option number 1? We have the 9 of Swords. So maybe somebody you're in low contact with, or maybe kind of like sporadic contact with right now. Somebody who could be younger than you with this 9 of Swords. Somebody who's just not talking to you. I feel like their energy may be avoiding you. This person could be a water sign. If they're not a water sign, they're definitely in their feelings. But I am feeling this person could be earth. This person could be air. This person could be a fire sign. That's what I'm picking up predominantly. Give me, who's this person talking about option number 1 and why? We have the High Priestess in reverse. So somebody that I feel like currently you're not connected to, or you're energetically not connected to, but it feels like, you know, canceled plans. It feels like, you know, like maybe you flaked, or this is something last minute. And I feel like for some of you, you were dating this person, you let them go last minute. You know, you kind of didn't say anything. It was abrupt. Give me more. Who's the person gossiping about option number 1? Why? Give me this person gossiping about option number 1 and why? We have the 5 of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. Yeah, this is definitely somebody that know you, but at present you kind of have them, they kind of feel like on the outside, or you kind of have them at arm's length. So you've kind of pushed them away, but you were recently close to this person. And then lastly, we have the Moon card. So we do have Pisces energy that came out, but it's somebody essentially, they feel like in the dark about your, you know, about what's going on with you. They feel like they don't know. They feel like you're being very mysterious or very short with them. That's what I'm getting with that one. Somehow out of the loop. For some of you, this is romantic. Like it's somebody who feels like, oh, you cutting me off, you getting rid of me. That's what I feel like with that. Let's find out. I do want to know, who are they gossiping to? Who's option number 1 gossiping to? Because it's 2 people in particular. The person that feel offended, and they're gossiping to somebody else. So let's see. Who's this gossip number? Who's option number 2 gossiping to? Who are they gossiping to? We have the 2 of Swords in the reverse. Could be an air sign. Who's got option number 2 gossiping to? Who are they gossiping with? We have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So definitely it feels like whoever they're talking to, they're venting about it. They're getting the energy off their chest. They're venting about it. Could be an air sign, because definitely there's a lot of stuff that they're thinking about. And then we got the 10 of chalices, or the 10 of cups of the 10 of cups not at the bottom of the deck. The 10 of cups that came out, and the 7 of pentacles at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. So I do feel like it's some type of energy that they're connected to deeply, but it doesn't feel like necessarily family or even necessarily friends. And if it is family, friends, maybe like a light version of venting. But I do feel like this person's venting to somebody at work. Because, yeah, this 10 of Pentacles get me that, you know, it's somebody that, you know, like somebody they come across a lot that they're close to. But the 7 of Pentacles in reverse is telling me it's not a heavy investment of a connection, like a friendship, deep friendship, or family. So I do feel like they're, you know, like they're talking to a coworker about their thoughts. They're just getting things off their chest. But I do feel like they're going to confront you, option number 1, sometime this week, within a week and a half. So that's what I have for you all. So option number 1, let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. How did this reading resonate for you? Did this reading resonate for you? If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same-day read, walk and read, priority reading, I want you to check that pin comment below, as well as the description box below. And yeah, meet and greets. Go to wanderingsparrow.com. Go to meet and greets, sign up. What else I got going on? Oh, join me on my other YouTube channel. All that. Pin comment below, as well as the description box below. Let's move on to option number 2. All right, so option number 2, let's find out who's been gossiping about you. Better yet, let's find out what's the current gossip about you and why. So universe, thank you for the channel messages. For those who chose option number 2, what's the current gossip about option number 2? That's sweet. What's the current gossip about option number 2? We have the Chariot in the reverse. Something about you not moving on. Something about you not moving on. For some of you, this Chariot in reverse is you may have said that you wanted to cut something off, and people are gossiping about you choosing not to cut something off. So let's see what else. Current gossip about option number 2, universe. Current gossip about option number 2. We have the 2 of Pentacles in the upright. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So this 2 of Pentacles feels like an energy of you've been doing you, option number 2. Like you've really been in like maybe some self-energy. I feel like you either have been careful with your words or you've been holding back communication with people, but not like a no contact holding back. Not like I'm not talking to you, just more so like pulling back. Maybe taking more time to self with this Knight of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Chariot in reverse. So it kind of feels like something you said maybe you were moving forward from, but you're choosing not to, or you're, you know, or you're slowing down on something, moving away from something. That's what I'm getting with that. Something maybe you had reneged on. That's what I'm getting with that. Give me more. What's the current gossip about option number 2? What's this energy that's coming up? We have the 9 of Chalices. So this definitely feels like romance or like some type of passion. Like you're wrapped into something that either feels romantic or there's some type of passion there. Maybe even a crush. You have a crush on someone, or you've been wrapped up in this crush. Give me more information, universe. So we'll choose option number 2. What's the current gossip about option number 2? What's the current gossip about option number 2? We have the 6 of Wands. So maybe, I feel like option number 2 too, the gossip about you. Maybe you've been out and about more. You've been hanging out more. You've had, you know, you haven't been putting as much time into like maybe, you know, maybe friends, maybe family, like your old life. Like there's something about your energy that feels a bit separated, but it doesn't feel like you've separated yourself because you're upset at people. It feels like you separated yourself because, I don't know, like you're out here like, you know, maybe like partying, like it's this Wands energy, like, you know, living your life, you know, doing young things. I don't know, but it's like you've separated your energy to like almost like maybe you had a different friend group, but you separated your energy to entertain other things. We have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. What's the option number 2? We have Justice in reverse. Let's kind of about option number 2. We have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, interesting. Give me one more. What's the current option number 2? We have the Fool card in reverse. Okay, so this is interesting. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knave of Wands. So I do feel like maybe you've been in this energy, option number 2, where you've been really living in the moment. This Six of Pentacles in reverse is giving me selfish energy, but you're not being selfish to other people, like, you know, being cruel and, you know, whatnot. You've been selfish with your own energy, your time, yourself. I feel like with this Fool card, you've been taking, I feel like, you know, like taking different risks and doing things. Oh, option number 2, I can tell you who's gossiping. This is your friends. This is definitely your friends or people who know you in those aspects, because I feel like you've been taking some type of risk, you know, and doing new things and different things, and it hasn't necessarily included them. Like, I don't feel like you're pulling back your energy from your friends. I don't feel like these aren't the people that you're still close to, but it's just more so like, it feels like you're on this, some type of awakening, some type of like, oh my gosh, a new discovery. Like, you're in this like fiery energy. There's a lot of fire energy surrounding you. So, you know, a lot of Aries, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy surrounding you. And it's like you're just in this like, ooh, I'm just embarking on my passions. It's like you're acting first and thinking later. And it's like your friends kind of feel like, okay, so what's going on? Like, for some of you, like, you know, if you're a little bit older and you're watching this, they may feel like, okay, are you going through a midlife crisis? But it's not. You're like, you're in this new awakening energy. This Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you're not quite single. So I do feel like there's an involvement here. There's an energy you're getting involved with, or you're close to, an excitement. And you're seeing this. It's like, I'm seeing leather jackets and motorcycles. Like, you are really out here. And it's like, who is this person? What is going on? Why aren't you telling us anything? You know, so people feel like you might be imbalanced because of that, with this Justice card, or it could be a Libra that's talking about you too. But I do feel like it's your friend group or people that you're close to, maybe close family, but just people that you're close to in a friend way. Like, so core people you're close to. So let's get some more energy. Who's gossiping about option number 2 and why? Who's gossiping about option number 2 and why? Who's been gossiping about option number 2 and why? Give me 2 cards. Who's gossiping? We have the Death card in the reverse. It could be a Scorpio, but definitely this Death card in reverse feels like an energy that you have let go of, like an old friend that wants to come back in your life. And you may have recently heard from this person, or this person could have recently friended you on social media. That's what I get with that one. Who's currently gossiping about option number 2 and why? Who's currently gossiping about option number 2 and why? Yeah, the Queen of Wands, so definitely friends. Queen of Wands, people that you go out with, because and these are friends that you go out with a lot. And this is why it's kind of like, you know, what's going on over there? Like, when did they become into, you know, martial arts? Like, when was that their life? So it doesn't feel like you're detaching from friends. It just feels like you're evolving and you're opening your horizons, and maybe they're not used to you being, you know, outside of the world that they knew you in. Who's currently gossiping about option number 2 and why? Give me one more. Who's currently gossiping about option number 2 and why? Give me one more. Bottom of the deck, we got the Strength card in reverse, so it could be a Leo. But I do feel like there's some selfishness coming off of the friends that are gossiping about you, or the people, because it's like they're not seeing it. You know, it's not that it's not that you have like, beware of these friends, they're not compassionate, but they're not getting it. So it's like, you know, they're not extending you, they don't get it, or they do get it, but it's like they're not used to you being different. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So people that you work with too. This can even be somebody that you work with. People are seeing a change in you. It does feel like a glow up, but people are definitely sensing a change in you, and it's different for them. It's like, ooh, what is that? So that's what I have for you, option number 2. So you all let me know how you felt about that in the comment section below. How did this reading resonate for you? Did this reading resonate for you? And if you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same-day walking reading, priority reading, I want you to check that pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. And yeah, let's get into it with our last option. Option number 3. All right, option number 3. What's the current gossip about you? Universe, thank you for sharing messages. What's the current gossip about option number 3? We have the Four of Cups in reverse. So you might have recently unblocked somebody, or you might have recently been ignoring someone and you stopped ignoring them, or somebody might have recently unblocked you and then stopped ignoring you. the current gossip about option number 3, universe? We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. You've definitely recently let go of something. So I feel like for some of you, this is something about an apology. You might have forgiven someone and people can see that. Like, hey, you know, so-and-so and so-and-so are talking for the first time again. Or you and this person, like, you've let bygones be bygones. Like, you've recently dropped some burdens and people are seeing. I feel like there's a lighter energy surrounding you. What's the current gossip surrounding option number 3? Give me one card. What's the current gossip surrounding option number 3? We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. So this could be dealing with an air sign. What's the current gossip about option number 3? And we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. So this is something about reconciliation. I do feel like there's an energy that you've just made up with, maybe gained some closure with. I don't feel like you're still talking deeply to this person, this Queen of Swords in reverse, but it does feel like something that you've stepped back from and kind of maybe let go of. Like you're finding new perspective when it comes to this. Maybe somebody, you know, somebody made you angry at some point. You know, could have wronged you at some point. But definitely, I feel like you've gotten over something difficult, something that maybe you were blocking out, or someone you were maybe blocking out. You've gotten over that, and you're dropping the subject. Give me more information. What's the current gossip surrounding option number 3, universe? What's the current gossip surrounding option number 3? We got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Option number 3, something about you're taking a path of least resistance. You're taking a path of peace. Something that you were angry about. You've recently dropped it. And I do feel like people are gossiping about the fact that, you know, you finally dropped this thing you were upset about. It's definitely directed to one person in particular. Somebody you were upset with and you had them blocked off, or they had you blocked off. You all have finally come to a resolve. It's like agree to disagree. You're not necessarily talking, but you've offered some type of peace offering, at least energetically. It's like you're letting go, or you've let go. I do feel like whoever this person is, where the blocking was, like the blocking off, there's some type of friendship still here. Not like a best friendship, but there's a cordialness that's still here, a kindness, a closeness, or not even really close, but a warmth that's still here. But I do feel like you've gotten out of a cycle with this person. Like it's something in the energy. Option number 3 has changed over. That's what I'm getting with that one. Give me one more. What's the current gossip? Tell me more about what's the current gossip for option number 3. What's the current gossip for option 3? Give me 2 cards. Current gossip. All right. So we have the 3 of Wands that came out in the upright, and then we have the Knight of Wands that came out in the reverse. Yeah, so there's definitely some type of detachment from something. Like definitely I feel like you let something go. I feel like you're now, it's like gossip surrounding about, you know, moving on. You know, where can you go on to with this 3 of Wands? Like, you know, like what can you cultivate next? How can you move forward? It's a very healing energy, option number 3, that I'm feeling overall. Like I feel a very healing energy. I feel like, yeah, it's that energy of, you know, let bygones be bygones. I just, you know, I'm hearing that song by Keisha Cole off her first album. What is it? I just want it to be over. Yeah, I just want it to be over. Yeah, that's the one. So I just want it to be over. Like whatever this thing is that you were, you know, in it with someone else, or, you know, some type of something that was like, you know, some type of grudge or some type of beef or just something. It feels like you've just like said, you know what, it is what it is. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. All it is all it is. And you've let that go. So, but there's still a warmth here. And I feel like that's what the gossip that's surrounding, that you finally let something go. That feels like maybe it was a grudge, or it was definitely something that you were holding on to that maybe people thought was choking you up. So give me more information, universe. What's the current gossip surrounding option number 3? What's the current gossip surrounding option number 3? We have the Tower card that came out in the reverse. And then what is this? We have the 7 of Cups that came out in the reverse. So I definitely feel like people feel like you're about to make a major move sometime soon. I feel like people may feel like you were weighing your options in regards to something. This could be like business, or this could be like some type of big thing that you were working on or creating. I do feel like, you know, like they feel like you're about to make some type of big announcement soon. Like something big is about to happen. Like I feel like whatever this thing is that you finally let go of or unblocked, or something that had you blocked, whatever that's unblocked now, it's giving way to like bigger things. Like you are about to like debut, you know, like like something, maybe like, you know, a new version of you or some good news about your life. Like this is definitely gossip surrounding, you know, like just, I know this person on the horizon to something large. Like look, 3 of Wands. I know they going to something big. What is it? What is it? What is it? Option number 3, you're in a major life change moment. Like I don't know what's going on, but I know it's huge. That's what I'm getting with that. So let's see who's gossiping about you and why. Universe. For some of you, I just heard your mother. Your mother may be talking about you to like your aunts, uncles, to their siblings. Who's talking about option number 3 and why? Give me 2 cards. Who's gossiping about option number 3? Who all are gossiping about option number 3 and why? Who all are gossiping about option number 3 and why? We got the 6 of Cups in reverse. Who all are gossiping about option number 3 and why? We have the 9 of Wands. It definitely feels like people that don't know you very closely. Like friends, but maybe friends that you hold at a distance. Friends you don't allow, you know, into your, you know, deep, dark thoughts. You know, like not really close friends. Like friends, but not close friends. Associates. People pretty much who they don't, for some of you, option number 3, you could have a platform. You can be a content creator. You could be a reader yourself. That's what I'm getting with that, because the type of gossip that I feel, option number 3, is like they don't know you. They know you based on whatever it is that you allow to be shown from your life, little bits and pieces. But they don't know, you know? It's like, oh, I know from the outside looking in, but I don't know inside looking out, you know? Give me more. Who's gossiping about option number 3 and why? This was by far one of the more healthier and better gossip readings, you all, that I've done. Like the entire video. Who's gossiping about option number 3 and why? So for some of you might have fans or something like that. Who's gossiping about option number 3 and why? And maybe you know, currently for some of you, you might have been going through a breakup and people could have seen that. It was kind of tumultuous and they see you've come out this energy. They see you've made some type of reconciliation. That's what I'm getting with that. Who is it? Who's gossiping about option number 3 and why? Give me 2 cards. So who's gossiping about option number 3 and why? Give me 2 cards. Boom. All right. We got the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, get an ex. It could be gossiping about you, an ex that misses you, a past connection. I do get that with that 3 of Pentacles. Or even people, old, like colleagues, somewhere you used to work. But we have the Knight of Chalices or the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and we have the 7 of Swords. So I definitely feel like for some of you, you do have like secret haters that are gossiping about you. Like they can't stop, you know, like they entertained. But it's not anything you have to be aware of. I don't feel like this energy is going to touch you. For others of you, definitely with this Knight of Chalices, you know, I'm getting twofold energy off of this. For some of you, it's people who have love for you, but they're not in your inner circle. They're not in your family. You know, they know you from how you present yourself. And then for others of you, there's a lover here that maybe was hiding themselves, you know, like in a connection, did not really give, you know, didn't give themselves to you. It was pretty closed off, was unavailable, stuff like that. They're also gossiping about you, but this person in gossip, they miss you. This is somebody that they miss you. And it's like, damn. And now it's like, yeah, they're seeing you tackle your goals, surpass, you know, and it's like, damn, why did I let that go? So there's some regret here. So that's what I have for you all who chose option number 3. So you all, let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. How did this reading resonate for you? Did it resonate for you? If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same-day read, walk and read, pray, or reading, I want you to check that pin comment below, as well as the description box below. What else? Meet and greets, Atlanta, timeless read again, but Atlanta, May 21st, 2022. I'm going to be out there. You all go to wanderingsparrow.com. Go fill out the form. And yeah, let's be a part of the meet and greets. Catch me out in Atlanta in, 3 weeks. 3 weeks from the time of me doing this reading. And go follow me on my other YouTube channel and my Patreon. That information is in the pin comment below, as well as the description box below. And if you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, Sunday read, walk and read, priority reading, check out the pin comment below, as well as the description box below. I love you all, and I thank you all. And whenever you see this, I hope you're having an absolutely beautiful day, or sweet dreams to you. All right, y'all. Check you out on the next one. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.